Hey, it's Jill, and I wanted to do this video just around the energy that we're dealing with right now because we have this eclipse going on, full moon lunar eclipse, and of course the election. And I just did a full moon meditation, and I just wanted to share some of the helpful tips with you guys as far as moving forward in the next few weeks. We are, really in this kind of transition. Huge transitions are happening right now, which means upheaval. And kind of the theme is expect the unexpected, and anything can happen. So I just want to share with you some powerful tools or tips that you can keep in the forefront of your mind if you're dealing with any challenges that come up, or when things don't work out the way you want to, how we can get through it with more ease. Because I know it's frustrating when we plan this and it doesn't happen, or things fall apart, or if there's communication mishaps or communication issues with people. So here are just I'm going to start with some powerful questions to ask yourself is, what can I do to support my inner calm? Right now, it's being asked of us is to find ways to soothe our nervous system as much as possible, because there's just a lot going on everywhere with everyone. It feels like everyone is so busy right now. And so our nervous system can get hijacked and just get off kilter. So what can you do to connect with your inner calm and to soothe your nervous system? Is a good question to check into. And how can you turn up the volume of your inner wisdom and your inner knowing? So your intuition, how can you tap more into your intuition to help guide you through the times, and anything to help you guide you. Then ask yourself, what helps me feel secure and steady in my life? And that might be when you connect with certain people, you feel more calm and steady and secure. Or maybe it's when you're out in nature, or maybe it's when you feel like you have your house in order. Who knows what it is, but check into that. Like, what helps you feel secure and feel like grounded and steady? Know what that is, and then make sure you're having that in your life, and then what new chapters are unfolding for me right now? There's probably some new things happening. I feel like there's so much shifting going on with everybody. So just pay attention, like what new things are coming in, and then try to honor and support them if it's something that feels good for you. And then how are you listening and honoring this process? Again, that kind of goes back with tapping into your intuition and making sure that you're, really practicing, listening to your intuition as much as you can. All right, here are some helpful tools and tips for the weeks ahead. Is do some visualization work and start to imagine the world of money, possessions, equality for everyone, and just material things. Imagine it in a new way. So there is abundance for everyone, and it's lighter and brighter. Start visualizing that. Put your attention and your focus on positive visualization. Do your best to calm your ego and feel from the heart of your soul to make decisions moving forward. We got to get out of our head. Our ego and our mind likes to think our way through things. I'm guilty of this too. It's a constant practice of letting I always say, just let your ego take a break or go take a nap and connect with your heart and the heart of your soul to make decisions moving forward. Write down your goals and keep track of them, because sometimes we don't even realize we're shifting and changing because it happens so quickly, or it might be subtle, and there's all these little subtleties that happen, but it's actually adds up to be a huge shift, but we don't realize it. So journal. I always recommend people journal, like write stuff down, because we forget stuff. Even if we have like a profound dream, I find if I don't get up and write in my dream journal, that the minute I get up, it just kind of fades away, and I forget that there's some powerful insight and messages that can come through in our dreams, or just in our day-to-day goal setting and life that we live. So write, journal, keep track. Another helpful thing is to be more candid with yourself and with others. This is asking for us to be more honest and truthful with ourselves and with other people. So being more candid can be helpful. we already talked about this in the powerful questions, but we need to take breaks to rest and recharge and to recalibrate our energy systems, our nervous system. We just have to. So if you're going, I guarantee life will just slap you down and you will be shut down if you don't take time to rest, meaning you'll get sick, or there'll be, we have to have balance in our life. So if you're going a lot right now, which I know a lot of people are, you've got to say, what can I do for self-care and self-love and to slow down and calm my nervous system, whether it's take a bath, take a walk, read a book, get a massage, resting and recharging, take a nap. I love naps. Do it. Just make sure you do it. Staying grounded is key too. So if you have tools to help you ground to Mother Earth, I highly recommend them. And getting out in nature is very grounding. Those of us here in the Midwest, it's already winter's coming. It's getting cold, but just bundle up and get outside, hug a tree, walk in the crunchy grass. But grounding in nature, key ingredients to keeping ourselves aligned, balanced, and feeling good. And then if you have practices, which I hope you do, whether it's breathing practices, yoga, meditation, whatever, be consistent with your practices. If you fall off the horse, get back on and then try to be consistent. Like every morning you get up and you do breath work, or every morning you get up and do meditation, or before you go to bed, you rub your feet, or whatever that is. Be consistent with your practices. It's asking us to set foundations through our practices, which will help us stay grounded, which will help us feel recharged, which will help us calm our nervous system. So that example of being consistent with your practices actually plays into some of the other things we already talked about. And then lastly, make space for something new to come in. And in order to do that, you need to kind of declutter or release or let go of old stuff so new stuff can come in. And what I mean by this could be physically, like decluttering your house. I always find that when spaces and places get cluttered and I clean it out, new people come in, new opportunities come in. Like when you declutter your house, like shit happens in a positive way. So, or you could also declutter mentally, emotionally, like letting go of things that maybe you've been dragging around or limiting beliefs. Work on the aspects of letting go in order to bring in some fresh new perspectives, because I really feel strongly that we're in this time right now and it's tumultuous, it's changing, it's ever shifting, and it's like, blah. But we have to let go of old stuff because the old way doesn't work anymore, y'all. And if you haven't noticed that, I have. And if you haven't noticed it, you will soon. The way we used to think or the way we used to do or navigate through this or that, it's not working anymore. So we have to let that go. And it's helpful for us to gain a fresh new perspective, like beginner's mind or beginner's eyes on things. It's asking for us to do that, which is going to stretch us because our ego doesn't want to do that. Our ego doesn't want us to change. So that kind of goes back with like letting the ego take a break and really tapping into your intuition and the heart of your soul to start navigating and moving forward in new ways. And there are ways that you probably can't even imagine yet. But that's my list. And I wanted to really share that with you. And I know this is a long video, but I think these tips are helpful no matter when you listen to this video, actually, just to help us stay calm and carry on and work through our own change, our own evolution, because that's what we're doing. We're evolving, but we got to go through some uncomfortable times in order to evolve. So stay positive, continue to do the work that you know, and pull in the tools and know that you've got this. All right, bye for now.